Right guys, today we're back again with another review. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, then welcome. Today we are going to be reviewing another Future Stars card. If you didn't watch my last review of Emerson, I suggest you watch that. It's a really good video, really good card. But today we are going to be reviewing LUIZ Felipe. Now I actually picked this card up for my weekend league squad. It was a card that I wanted to try for my main team. It wasn't just for the purpose of a review. Today we are going to be using him in this team, which I'm using to complete the wins necessary to upgrade my Politano. I'm not sure how far into it we are, but we'll have a quick look before we get into the video. But yeah, LUIZ Felipe, Syria, Brazilian centre back. Yeah, we've got 3 wins to go. Yeah, he's a Brazilian. So, lots and lots of Brazilian links this year. Links to Militao, links to Alisson Team of the Year, Edison in goal. Plenty of Brazilian midfielders as well that are very good this year. And of course, at right back, there is that Emerson card that he links to. He links to Malquis, as you can see in my team. He links to a lot of players. And he plays for Lazio as well. So there's obviously the Milinkovic-Savic objective card this year. Not objective, storyline card. And I mean, from Lazio there isn't much else, but obviously plenty of Serie A links, defenders like Delict Team of the Year, and then in goal there's players like Handanovic. But yeah, like I said, I've got him linked to Malquis in this setup, so there's plenty of links. In terms of his face card stats, he's 87 rated. He's a centre back. He's got 86 pace, 80 dribbling, 87 defending, 85 physical, and 71 passing. On the face of it, looks fantastic. 6'2", again, another brilliant thing for me. Height is a stat in itself for defenders. I think it's very important. And I'm just gonna lift my chair up a little bit. He's also medium high work rates, which again I think is the most ideal set of work rates for centre backs. Medium high, high, low high. I think high defensive work rate is key. You really notice the difference. He's got 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. So the 3-star weak foot's nice. Not all defenders have that. I know the Juan Jesus that I've been using doesn't have that. So that's just a nice little extra there as well. So he's got in game, he's got 87 acceleration with 84 sprint speed. His shooting's irrelevant. His pace is actually very nice. So I've got a shadow on him because I think his physicals don't need boosting, but his pace is very nice already. You could use just an anchor on him if you wanted to. The choice is yours. In terms of his passing, his vision's low, but his short passing is actually very good at 83 for a centre back. 74 long passing is not terrible either. Everything else is pretty much relevant, but he does have decent crossing and not bad vision either. In terms of his dribbling, his agility at 77 is important. It means that speed to turn, that speed to get run in the opposite direction if he needs to. It'll be very quick. The balance again is a little bit irrelevant for me. I think the agility is a more important stat for a centre back. He's got 94 reactions, and again, it just means that in bad gameplay he'll feel that extra second quicker. He's got 83 ball control, very nice. 80 dribbling, very nice. 70 composure is a little bit low, but I think it's a bit irrelevant. If you just pass it out first time with him or just give it back to your keeper, should be okay. In terms of his defensive stats, he's got 88 across the board. Interceptions, defensive awareness, stand tackle, slide tackle, all at 88, all very high. His head and accuracy is at 76, but it's a largely irrelevant stat this year. I haven't noticed it have too much of an issue in the 30-odd games that I've played with him so far. He's got 85 jumping, very nice for someone of his height. 68 stamina might be an issue, especially if you're playing weekend league. You're going 120 minutes. He might get tired. It might mean the opposition gets additional opportunities towards the end of the game, towards the in the extra time period. So something to note there. But Diego Carlos also has 68 stamina, and I've never had an issue with him. He's got 87 strength, 99 aggression. I think the strength is nice at 87. I think the aggression is important here. With high interceptions and high aggression, he'll chase down every ball. He'll cut off all the passing lanes. You can rely on him to be a nuisance to the defenders and to just be cutting them passing lanes. So the chemistry style that I'm going to be using on him today is a shadow. It boosts his acceleration to 99 and gives him 94 sprint speed. No one is going to be able to outrun him, and he has all of his defensive stats above 90 now. So 98 interceptions, 98 defensive awareness, excuse me, 93 stand tackle, and 99 slide tackle. As I said, the physicals don't need to be touched. You can't boost stamina anyway. I think the aggression is the key stat for me, and his is already very high. So the team we're using him in today is this team that you can see here, with some changes. What we're going to be doing is changing to a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. He's going to have Patrick Vieira protecting him, and we're also going to take off Lukaku and bring on Del Piero. But yeah, just a fairly generic, special card Serie A team. And, we've got a few decent players on the bench as well. So, if you like the content, you know what to do. Like the video. Comment down below who your favourite centre-back is this year. I'm always interested to know. And also comment and tell me if there's any questions you've got about him. If there's anything that you want to ask me, I'll try and answer him from my experience with this card. But without further ado, let's apply a squad fitness, and then we'll get into a game. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel, show some support if you're enjoying the content. Any you might think one subscription doesn't make a difference. It really does, so that would be appreciated. See who our first opponent is. Okay, this guy's got a really good team, but hopefully we can still secure a result here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Struggle there against George Best. We end up conceding the goal because of it. Was unable to dispossess George Best there, and we have conceded because of it.
Best. Here's Ronaldo. Socrates.
Good challenge there.
Ronaldo.
Good challenge again against Ronaldo there.
Into the box it goes.
Good header away there.
Politano. A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. Socrates. Can't miss, surely.
Good goal by the opposition there. LUIZ Felipe couldn't really get involved. He passed it around me really nicely there.
The cards around willy-nilly, but not on this occasion. The hosts are
good challenge there.
Possession,
got the ball quite easily.
Credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the counter.
With Socrates, Sanchez, Sané. Untidy in possession.
Good position there, good pass.
Socrates.
Oh, what a save. Good header. Wow. The header wasn't the best there from LUIZ Felipe, but we get bailed out by a bad shot.
Socrates. Excellent defending.
Good interception again. His positioning's spot on. It really is. He intercepts absolutely everything. Really nice team. Really nice team here. It's going to be a tough one, but I believe in myself.
A squeeze up from the back, maybe compress the midfield as well.
Interception.
Speed, but not in powerfully there. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Stop the game.
What
the free kick.
On earth? EA.
To a yellow card from the ref. So.
Good interception again. His positioning is on point. It's very good.
Yeah, as you can see,
Neymar. Difficult for the defender. The equaliser here.
Good challenge against Neymar there. Almost got beat, but he recovered and he got the ball back for us.
Chance to go at the opposition with pace. He might have put his teammate in here. Onside and away. A brilliant breakaway goal.
2-0. His challenge there gets on the front foot because his outlet passing is really good. I've noticed that a lot with him.
Read that well with the interception.
It was a nice pass there from LUIZ Felipe. So we do get a rage quit in that game. Here's the end of the review. Sorry there wasn't too many highlights. To be fair, we defended very well. And I do have some finishing thoughts to say about LUIZ Felipe that I think will help you. So this weekend league, I'll show you the team that I used. And the back line, the two centre backs were made up of LUIZ Felipe and Diego Carlos. The person that LUIZ Felipe replaced was Juan Jesus, who was in this review, obviously, as you guys saw. And I've got to say, this card was absolutely phenomenal this weekend league for me. I went from conceding 2 or 3 goals a game to none, sometimes 1. And it was very rare that I conceded more than that. He seemed to just form a brick wall with Diego Carlos. He was a great card, and both these guys combined, they were just phenomenal together. And I think even in this review you saw that, he locked up teams with very good attacks. He's just a very good card all around, and I am very happy with this. Is he worth 180k? I think there's not many centre backs you could get that are better than him for that price. At 180k you could maybe get, You know, I mean, this Diego Carlos card was a lot less than that. But in terms of market value, there's not many, you know, Brazilian centre backs other than people like Thiago Silva, who are much slower. And I think this guy's fantastic coin value. I really do. I think if you pay the 180k for him, or 190, I believe he's about 200k now, you won't regret your decision. I'm pretty certain on that. So if I were you guys, I would go out, I'd get this card, and if he fits in your team, play him, because he is really good. And yeah, like I said, you won't regret your decision. Bodies people, he's got good strength, good jumping. His aggression matched with his 98 interceptions or whatever they got up to. He just cuts everything off, and yeah, it's like having a brick wall. But that's going to be the end of the video. I hope it was helpful. Like I said, if you've got any questions, you know where the comment box is below. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. It will be Politano's upgraded card review, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.